Hi, my name is Ben East, and I'm here to talk to you today about child abuse and neglect. This has been a major topic of discussion in legislation because of the lasting effects on not just the physical health of children, but the psychological aspect of their health as well. There are two main forms of abuse or maltreatment of children. The first of which being abuse, which is the physical and sexual aspect inflicted on children, and then neglect, which is the lack of providing certain needs such as food, water, shelter, or clothing. This is relevant today because, as mentioned before, there are serious effects that last on into adulthood on not only physical but the mental health aspect as well. And then of the abuse cases that we've seen in the last year, 61% actually pertain to neglect specifically. And this is important because of those cases in 2019, 1,840 children had died due to neglect, which is actually up from the previous year, 2018, at 1,780 deaths. This is also most common in impoverished communities or families where abuse has actually become the culture, and it's actually being passed from generation to generation with seemingly no end. Current legislation, well, not necessarily current legislation, because as I said, it's been a major topic of discussion since the 1970s. And so in 1978, the Child Abuse Prevention and Treatment Act, introduced by Robert C. Scott, was introduced with the goal of providing guidelines for prevention, identification, treatment, and punishment for those who inflict child abuse. This bill is also known as HB 485. And while that seems like a long time ago and that it may not have any effect in today's society, it actually does because the bill is revised almost annually. And so this is because it provides the backbone for just about every child abuse and neglect guideline there is out there. And so to reiterate how this is relevant to us or to our society is that acts such as the CAPTA allow for advocacy for those who don't or who feel like they do not have a voice to speak up, and it also provides a brighter future for those suffering from abuse and neglect. Thank you for your time.